A little over a year ago, we did a framed landscape challenge, and this was the soap I made for the tutorial. I've been dying to make another one ever since. You can kind of see the very subtle frame here. I would like to make that a little more contrasted, a little more distinct, and I'd like to do a daytime scene instead of the nighttime. So my plan is to use the same scrapers from Love Your Suds, and I want to do a darker green here with some lavender and white flowers. So I've created some soap dough things here. And then I want to do kind of a medium green for the second mountain, and then like a lighter blue sky, of course. And I'll do a sun embed. There's my sun embed. And I think I want the frame to be brown. The really nice thing about having done this already is I know what my measurements are, how much oil and lye solution I need for each layer. And I'm gonna add my fragrance directly to the oils. I have a teeny tiny bit of this Sicilian sea breeze left, so I wanted to just go ahead and use that up. It's a really bright fragrance. Reminds me of the outdoors. Even if it's not ocean, it's still like landscape. Yeah, see, that was like 0.10. The rest of it's going to be the neroli from Little Bee Scents. It's also a really nice, fresh scent. So let's just pour off what I need for my first layer. It's a very small amount, 2.65 ounces of oils. I'm going to switch over to grams for greater accuracy on the lye solution. I just need 30 grams. All right, and now combine those for our first layer. I've switched over to these resin pouring cups for my colorants, and they come with a stirring spatula that fits down into the curved edges, and so now I don't have to use disposable bathroom cups and craft sticks anymore. So this is a combination of Snake Island green from Mad Micas and a little bit of their maniacal pea. And it looks really dark, but I know how green is. It tends to lighten in the finished soap. So I am going to add just a little more, just to make sure. It's a very tiny batch, so I'm going to use my mini mixer. This fragrance, I believe, is decelerating. The neroli is. So this could take a little while. Okay, we've got a light to medium trace, so I think we're ready to pour. This little mold is so cute, isn't it? Put some of that in, and then the goal is to get some of these flowers in here. All right, I might have more flowers than I need here. I want to make sure I've got room to scrape. All right, let's just see where we're at here. Oof. Okay, I had to finish scraping this one off camera because it was just getting really messy with the embeds in there. And so I think the next thing I want to do is do a mica line. And I have some pistachio mica, originally from Rustic Essentials, that I'm going to sprinkle on top. This is just an old piece of pantyhose stretched over the jar with a rubber band. That's my favorite way to create a pencil line, mica line. Okay, let's get everything ready for the second layer. I need 5.3 ounces of oils. And since I made the first layer a little bit thicker, I probably won't need all of this. Lye solution, 61 grams. All right, this one I want to be a nice medium green. So this is mostly maniacal pea with a little bit of Snake Island. I think we're about to hit trace. I'd really like it to set up in the mold. So let's go ahead and pour this, and then I'll let it set up and then scrape it. I'm just going to put a piece of plastic wrap over it to cut off the air supply and help it set up faster. All right, so if I tip the soap, it is not moving, so I think it's ready to scrape. Hopefully it's one of those perfect things where I just go one time. Oh, so satisfying. That's what scraping should be like. 2 swipes and you're done. Okay, I'm gonna do another pencil line, but this time I'm gonna use the Snake Island because it's a darker green and I should get a nice contrast with the sky. Okay, now we just have to mix up the last layer, and I'm going to take my chances that this is the right amount of lye solution that's left in here. This is Peacock and Aphrodite. I feel like the best way to get a good blue is to add some titanium dioxide. Alright, so I just need to mix this enough so that it will hold up my sun embed. Alright, just barely starting to trace now. All right, so the sun is gonna go on this side. I'm gonna put it in the oven, and we're gonna use it as an embed, so we won't be able to see what's inside until the frame is made. All right, for the frame, I have a master batch of oils that I'm gonna add my fragrance to. This time I'm using Greenhouse from Brambleberry because it has some mild acceleration and it discolors to tan. So if I'm gonna turn my frame brown anyway, let's use a fragrance that discolors. Okay, so now I need to divide this out into the two colors. I think I want to pour this all back together. I'm going to pour some of this in here, get it mixed, pour it all together, and then just darken the other one. I did a blend of micas. It's cocoa brown and red gold and dark bronze. So that's going to be really pretty. You can see it has a little bit of a reddish tint. Okay, now let's pour this off again. Okay, now this one I'm just going to add a little bit of the Tall, Dark, and Handsome. I probably could have added it straight into the batter here. Let's just go ahead and dump that in. All right, so I need a little less than half of this for the first layer of my frame. I'm gonna go ahead and pour that off. Make sure that I have all my micas mixed in really well so that it will be the same color top and bottom. Except I think I need some titanium dioxide in it. Just a little bit. I don't trust my contrast. Okay, let's try this one more time. All right, and then my lye solution, I need 61 grams. Perfect. Okay, well now we get to find out what mild acceleration looks like. It's a very chocolatey brown. I like it. Okay, so I have a slightly larger mold. Okay, I think I panicked a little too quickly. Okay, let's cover it up and get it to set to where I can scrape it. Shouldn't take very long, I don't think. Here's my scraper from Love Your Suds. Look how perfect! Okay, one last scrape. Okay, I want to let this set up a little bit more so I don't disturb it when I set the embed in there. Okay, time for the tricky part. Set this in here. Okay, now we're ready to pour off the lye solution for the second layer, which is around the sides and the ends. And hopefully this is the darker color and will contrast. It's interesting, I feel like it fooled me again into thinking it was setting up faster. Yeah, we're hitting a trace now. Let's go ahead and pour it. Let that set up just a little bit and then scrape it. Okay, let's try it. Now we're going to use the other side of the scraper tool. And I just need it to come down on the top of the soap. Like that. All right, time for the last layer. Just a simple mix and pour. Okay, my plan is going to be to shave that off down to the corner there. Make sure that's nice and straight when it's all set up. Oh, it's going to be exciting to cut. All right, I've trimmed the top off and it's time to cut and see what's inside. I'm so excited. Okay. Set that aside. I'm going straight for the middle. Oh, it's perfect. I love it so much. Look at that bevel. The frame is amazing. Oh my goodness, you guys. Well, this is a great way to celebrate my 5-year cancer-free anniversary. And I'm so excited to be here. I'm so excited to make it this far. And I know that God's been with me. And I pray that He's with you too.